16 U.S. intelligence agencies in this previously classified document, including the CIA, all said unanimously that Hussein was not an imminent threat to the security of this country. When George Bush told the nation on the evening of October 7, 2002, that Saddam Hussein was an imminent threat to the security of this country, he was telling millions of unsuspecting Americans the exact opposite of what his own CIA had told administration officials just 6 days earlier in a classified report on October the 1st, that Hussein was not an imminent threat. But it gets worse. On October the 4th, the Bush administration put out an unclassified summary version of the classified report so they could give it to Congress and the American people. And this unclassified version came to be known as the White Paper. And in this White Paper, which I have in front of me, the conclusion of U.S. intelligence that Saddam Hussein was not an imminent threat to the security of this country was completely deleted. Every single one of these all-important words was taken out. So Congress and the American people never saw any of this.
I have a moral obligation to uncover the truth and then to hold those who do wrongdoing accountable. So when I read in this book the prosecution of George W. Bush for murder, and I saw that any attorney general or any state's attorney could take on this task, I had to give it serious consideration, obviously building on what was written in this book. It's all incremental, step by step by step. So that's how we're going to do it. If I'm elected, my next step is to appoint Vincent Bugliosi as my special prosecutor.
Please pass this video on and let everyone in Vermont know that Charlotte Dennett is the one to vote for if we want to prosecute George W. Bush for murder.
The conclusion of U.S. intelligence that Saddam Hussein was not an imminent threat to the security of this country was completely deleted. Whether Republican or Democrat, all Americans should be absolutely outraged over what the Bush administration has done. How dare they do what they did? How dare they?
And you have somebody, George Dennett, acknowledging in his book that he knew that the administration was deceiving the American people into a situation that is murdering young men and women from this country and others. That George Dennett and Dick Cheney and Condoleezza Rice and George Bush et al. should be in jail.